Welcome back to part 55 of Pokémon Legends Arceus. Last time we ended off in the Obsidian Fieldlands, so I can't exactly start off with the Path of Solitude, but we'll get there soon. Yeah, those were just the ones we caught at the end of the previous episode, so nothing new's happened. At least, not in-game. I have actually finished making the template for my, what is it now? Well, for filling in these, I just need to actually fill in the information now. And maybe I can upload it to the internet somewhere and leave a link to it, just let you guys see which Pokemon need nicknaming. Oh yeah, we were going to head to the village. Right, I'll be there in a moment. Okay, village time. Right, let's have a look around. We don't really need to do too much here. That entire side of the village is kind of unnecessary right now. We do need to do a bit of money farming. We do need more experience on both of these. And I just got some post, great. May as well see how Wurmple goes. Accept the challenge. Yeah, we're going to need to swap out most of our team. How much space have we got actually in here? I pushed them all to one end. We've got a full box. Exactly a full box before we hit the forms. Right, let's just stick all of them away and lead with Wurmple. Right, let's see how this goes. I was going to pause it, but it's fast enough. Yeah, in order to actually make it so that nobody can edit the... what is it now? Ooh, we survive a hit! We actually survive a hit now! Yeah, it's using Gust. And it was a critical hit. But yeah, in order for nobody to edit the spreadsheet, I'm going to need to put it on like read-only mode for anyone. Yeah, we are still not doing well enough there to beat it with Wurmple, and I need my team back. And yeah, I've decided to stick with this mic, because at least there's not the annoying buzz every minute or so. People have noticed that. I've gotten the occasional comment about it, but I'd much rather go with the lower quality mic. And I just remembered we've got these guys to speak to. Jet Ball, and I'll take Lightning Rock as well. Or Lightning Bolt Rock. Thunderstones are, well, decently hard to come by. You can only get them from the early regions. Oh, and I need to head over to the farm as well, so we can get some more apricorns. Looks like they're not done. The harvest is still here. I reckon next time we come back to that, that'll be done. But I guess not enough in-game time has passed before it does that. We've got some mass outbreaks and some massive mass outbreaks. We'll check out the massive mass outbreak. Even if this is going to impact our chances on finding a space-time distortion. Right. We need to focus solely on the Pokédex entries for Kricketot. Oh, never mind. Kricketot has no moves that we need to use. What about Wurmple then? Poison Sting. That's it. Okay. That is it then. Let's go ahead and get some help from Munchlax to see what Pokemon are around. And maybe then we'll go after something. Ooh, Rotom. I think we've done everything with Rotom, but it's the one with the berries, actually. That's neat. Though I do kind of want a potential shiny Taser. Does that interest anyone? Right, yeah, let's make our way over to Rotom first. And for... actually, we can go straight to Voltorb if we go over to the Secret Plaza. And just run this way. as long as the camera behaves. Sometimes when running on Weird Ear, it likes flipping the camera 180 degrees for no reason. Don't know the true reason. Also, clearly this thing's seen me. Okay, we can scare it off with a scatterbang. Yep, that's one. It's not moved. Wait, can we just... No, I guess it's no longer scared of us. Right, let's see. Heavy specimens. So we do need to catch a lot more of these. I might as well catch this one. Oh, I can actually still catch it. That's not what I expected. Throw a great ball at it. Pokeballs are kind of weak. And if it's breaking out of a great ball, it's gonna break out of a Pokeball. Is it gone? No, it's surprisingly not gone. Another great ball. Right, that should stay in now. And we should probably get to work finding the actual outbreak, because that wasn't it. Right, that'll be down there, and my bag is full? Mushroom cake, we don't need that. Doppel bonnets, I don't need those either. What's in my bag that I don't need? Oh, wow, the space-time distortion items. And some wood as well. Great. And a king's leaf. Okay, the grit pebble we can probably make use of, or the, yeah. And apply them, wait, hang on. I've not maxed out Cricketot's stats. Well, now we got one empty space in our bag. Doesn't matter for that one, though. So, if I get a shiny Voltorb, I'm going to keep it as a Voltorb and class it as a separate thing. But if I get 2 shiny Voltorbs, we'll have a shiny Electrode as well. And, yeah, it's up to the original commenter who suggested the name Taser as to whether or not we can re-nickname the shiny. Oh, great. Yeah, this isn't great, is it? Right, best not to go in with that. Not to go in with a water type. But yeah. I'm sure you're still hanging around. Nice ball. Oh wait, hang on, this is probably going to KO because it's, yeah, weak to it. There's only one. The rest of them seem far enough away. Probably should have gone in with Rapidash. Well, Stampede. Ooh, that looks like a big one. That's probably going to be heavy. How? Right, you're staying in. You're staying in. You are going to be battled. Battled with Fire Blast. Right, okay. The ones attacking me are gone. We are hidden here, aren't we? Yeah. Right, you're in the Feather Ball. You're in the Wing Ball. And you all the way over there. Oh, never mind. You. What are we going to do with you? Defeat 20 with fire moves. Okay, we've got a long way to go with that one then. Might as well do that. Flare Blitz this time. We're going to take some recoil, but it's fine. Probably going to take plenty of recoil. But, yeah. Not too bad there, actually. And Jet Ball. You stay in. And they're all gone. We didn't get a shiny. Right, let's go ahead and look for that that Rotom outbreak, so we can get our berries back. Oh, it was the Duskull one. I had that. Right, let's get over there, and if there's a shiny in the meantime, which I don't hear one, so unlucky there. Right, I remember we were missing a few Rotom tasks. Mostly the caught ones. Okay, we just need to catch 3 of these. Okay, 1 of them is aggroed. And only 1 got caught. Great. We're going to need to battle a few of these. How did I not get hit there? Right, we've got 2 of them in the battle. So, if I Wild Charge... Could do it twice. We are getting damaged by the recoil, and they're going to try paralysing us. That's an issue. Okay, yeah, we are paralysed. So, I just try catching you in an Ultra Ball. Hopefully this will work. Nope. Great. And yeah, I am actually looking like I'm very close to peaking the mic, so I might just lower the decibels just a touch. Yeah, I'll go for another Wild Charge. I guess we're just going to have Stampede go down. I really do want these last ones to catch, though. Thunder Wave, resetting the not poison, the paralysis. I've been using poison decking since you pop it. Consisting of Krogunk and Nihilego. Right, let's use another Ultra Ball. Is it going to stay in? Nope. It's on red health as well. I'd say we should paralyze it, but I don't think we can because it's an electric type. One of them really likes using Thunder Wave though. Right, I'm not going in with either of these two. These two are really weak and around the same level. Well, that one's around the same level. Kricketot is not. Right, Taser. You at least resist this. Resist electric 4 times. Right, we're going for a Gigaton. You've broken out of 2 Ultra Balls, we're just bringing in the big one. Yeah. That's what I thought. It just has a natural multiplier that's way higher than an Ultra Ball. Right. Ice Ball? Ice Ball. Good. Critical hit. Fixated on it, so it's going to do even more damage next time. But I'm just going to use another Gigaton. Hopefully this works. And it does. Okay, we've caught all the Rotoms we need. And defeated the ones we need too. And they haven't been using Thunder Shock, they've been using Thunder Bolt and Thunder Wave. I think one even used Thunder at one point. But yeah, no shiny here. Let's go ahead and look for a different outbreak. Ooh. I'm gonna have a look at the Ponyta one. We can get a shiny Ponyta to go along with our Stampede. Yeah. There it is. Ponyta and a single Rapidash. Are there any... There's no grass anywhere nearby, huh? We're gonna have to land in this grass over here. Oh, there is grass. Okay. I just completely missed that from the sky. Despite it being billboarded to the camera. Like, there's little sections of grass that just kind of follow the camera, like... follow this. There's like 2 there. It just kind of follows. Also, hey, Magikarp. Yeah, we're gonna need to splash with Magikarp for a while. We used a couple of them in the Path of Solitude. Oh, one's almost noticed me there. Level 37. Wow, these ones are only 3 levels away from evolving. Don't give me a shiny Rapidash. We've already got one. I'll have to trade it away. Anyway, Ponyta. We don't even need to evolve a Ponyta. That's unusual, to say the least. But we need to catch 15, and we need to catch 9 more of them, that's it. 4 heavy ones. And as for Rapidash, 2 more alphas. But we do need to catch these ones, seemingly enough. Stop glitching out. Uh-oh. Right. Four. Right, you can't charge at me now. Stay in the Ultra Ball. You're stunned. You should stay in a little easier. I said you are stunned. Clearly, that's not the case. 62, huh? Shadow Ball. That way we don't get stabbed. Good. Right, and now an Ultra Ball. Even though it's broken out again before. We've lowered its health, so it should stay in a little easier. And that's right. And we got a Grit Pebble out of that too. Whoa! Ponyta's all the way in the background now. Well, we've got another Rapidash just here, so... let's send a Jet Ball after it. It's kind of far. As for those two, they are very far. That one's probably a heavy specimen, and the Rapidash broke out of its ball. So I will throw another one at you. Also, I think no more of these are spawning, so we'll just catch the ones we've got here. Oh, the other one joined its friend. Okay. We've given it food. We did that ages ago. I can't even remember doing that, but... such is the nature with this series. We've been going for over a year at this point. Wow, that one's smart. Backstrike. Stay in the ball. I know I'm using Pokeballs here, but still. Stay in the ball. There we go. Right, no more of those. Rotom we've completely done. Although it does give us berries. So I probably should go back to that one and complete it. But I don't know. I actually don't know which one we should go for. There's another Ponyta outbreak. Kind of wanting a shiny Ponyta. And then we've got the complete set. And I probably should have left some items back at base. Break open this rock. See what's in there. Starburst. Okay, we can carry that at least. There's another one back here. Near the Alpha Bronzong. Oh, no fall damage. I was almost certain we'd take some fall damage there. Right, Ponyta outbreak is where we found the Cleffa outbreak that one time. I see them, at the very least. And they are certainly going to see me. And I also see this really weird texturing issue. Like, this is clearly mistextured. This bit's fine. This side not so much. Even the floor. What happened here? Game development. Like, this is Pokemon we're talking about, the biggest multimedia franchise. I can't forgive them for this. I'm a programmer. I've had that issue happen, actually. In one of the games that I've made. Although I think we did it intentionally, so... Yeah, this happened at the edge of the texture. It wasn't in one of the games, it was in one of the tutorials. It was actually done intentionally, so we could learn about tiling. Okay, I think... No, that's a small one. I thought it was a big one. It's not. And we've only got jet balls. Gonna have to use them. Wow, that's too far away. But you... Nope. Right, as long as they don't just randomly disappear, we should be fine. I think my laptop's getting hot. I might need to stick a fan on. Ooh, you're large. You're probably going to be heavy. You'll count towards the heavy task. That is. If you don't just vanish. Great. Okay, we're going to have to search for ponytails through the regular method. The Obsidian Fieldlands, Horseshoe Plains. How did you even get up there? Oh, you can just walk up this bit. Although, it's out of bounds. I actually can't go any further. Yeah. The Pokemon can run out of bounds. That's weird. Well, since the rainstorm's about to end, we might as well go and check out this Duskull outbreak, if we can. Because I don't exactly know how much longer this storm's going to last. And once the storm's gone, so are the Pokemon. Great. It's gone. Unless they were loaded in before. In which case they stay. But I think we were just out... yeah, they were just out of render distance. Great. Right, let's head back. I should probably start releasing some Pokemon, because we are running out of space. First, Cherubi check. We got one. Right, let's check Cherubi and Cheren's Pokédex entry, because they can both pop out of this. They are numbers 66 and 67. Okay, so we do need to catch more of these, and find 9 more from trees. 11 more from trees. Okay, so we can just do either. Do we need to knock out with any specific type of move? Not really. Although we do need to catch this one during daylight hours. Looks like we're on track. To Cherrim, we need to catch it during daylight hours. This is the perfect time for this. It's level 39. I think we stand a chance. Yeah, we definitely stand a chance. I'm just going to tackle. Twice. As long as, well, we don't get paralyzed by sleep. Good. Or get a critical hit. We can catch this thing now. Although with it using Absorb, it's... yeah. Taking more than we deal, almost. 11. We can probably catch an 11 ball. Some good juice. Right. Caught during daylight hours? Yes. Doesn't count as the evening. There's, I think, one that requires the evening. I think that's the sun. We can at least stare at it in this game. That does not look like a full moon. Oh, you are no longer solid. Great. There we go. You are, though. And you're solid now. I think that's likely an issue with... oh, 23. Yeah, we're running out of space. We've got 7 spaces left for the rest of the episode. Otherwise, I'm going to need to release a whole lot of Pokemon. I could probably release a bunch of Rotoms. We've completely done those. I think we'll just stick with the 7 spaces we've got currently. And after the episode is done, I will start inputting everything into my spreadsheet. Then I can just look back and forth and more easily find which Pokemon can be released. Because we'll have completed their entire Pokédex entry. That or just the catching task. Either works. Yeah. Seemingly. Oh yeah, we've got all the forms of Rotom now as well. Oh yes, Rotom can be put into the forms box. We have a few more extra spaces then. I just need to update all those forms. But I suppose we don't exactly need a living dex. I mean, we've got the extra forms, but we're not going to be looking in there anymore for those, so... yeah. Right, let's check the farm. That wasn't quite done last time. And it's done now. All the crops are gone. So they've fully harvested. Right, how many... 6 spoiled apricorns. Ugh. They're the ones I need, though. I'd much rather get the spoiled ones than the ripe ones. Right, okay, what is the best experience farm? Ooh, I know. Only issue is, we're going to need a fighting type. Oh, but a massive mass outbreak in the Maya lands. No, no, we must stay on track. We don't have many spaces left. Right. We're going to be doing some experience farming today. And, potentially, some money farming. Right. Let's swap out one of my Pokemon for something that knows a fighting move. This one's probably going to be the weakest one. Yeah, level 94. I just don't think we need you right now. I'm going to stick you where you should be in the Pokédex, where this Starly is, and get this Starly out of there. Yeah, may as well stick the Rotoms in while we're here. There we go. Right, we'll change up their forms in a bit. I know we've already done the Path of Solitude, but it'd be nice to have one, but... oh, I didn't actually grab... I didn't grab the Pokemon that we needed. Right, any Pokemon with a fighting move. Good for attacking Blissey. Is there anything in the Pokédex that requires a decently strong fighting move? First one I can think of, Machamp. Machop and Machoke are in this first area, so it should be decently early. Heracross is also here, but only requires the use of Double Edge. Great. Right, Blissey, yes, defeat with fighting moves. We might be able to fully complete Blissey's Pokédex entry. Maybe not this episode, but we'll get close. We'll get that 10 fighting ones done. Right. Back on track. Lilligant, you're a fighting type. Victory Dance doesn't work. That's a status move. Petal Dance is grass type. Toxicroak. Venoshock and Nasty Plot. Have I gone past it? Where is Machop? Where is Machop? Well, that's, oh, there it is. A little concerning, I was going to say. Close combat, 40 times. We'll go with Machamp. We have the Alpha Machamp somewhere. And from there, we can actually go ahead and just sweep through everything. Level 70. Blissey is, I believe, level 68. Anyway, we're going to make this journey every time for a little bit. But first, actually, you know what? We can head to the Heights camp to make the journey a little shorter. And, while we're here, we can check the locations for you. Yeah, I might actually update the pins on the map so we can show where these, well, the trio are. I believe they only have 3 spawning locations per area, as well as the cherubi trees. Those are also very important to know. Right, okay. Wurmple gets additional experience just by being out in battle. We're also the same level. Great. Right, send in Machamp. Close combat. We need to use this, so might as well. Gengar. Okay, you might be a little annoying. It's been a while since we battled any of the Misfortune Sisters. Yeah, you're going to be annoying. Right, we need to switch out. And I'm going to switch out to Sprinkles. Hypnosis shouldn't work on Sprinkles. I might actually need to go get another drink at some point. Well, I did only start with like a third of a cup. It was below half, but still. I'll do that sometime when the video's paused. Since I'll be pausing it to go back and forth. But yeah, I suppose I'll show you the route to go between all of the Misfortune Sister locations and the Blissey. Yeah, doing this is both an experience farm and a money farm. And is that out of bounds that I see? Or is it just, I guess it's part of the rock. I can see more purple. But yeah, extra nuggets is always useful. You can sell those for money. Yeah, it's just the rock. Right, let's go flying again. So there's one there. One somewhere down here. Thought there was anyway. Maybe not. We'll find them anyway. I think my cousin was the one that actually showed me the spawning locations for them. But if you want the Blissey, it's just over here. And we'll be leaving and re-entering this area a few times this episode. We need more money for the, well, for Palkia. So we can open up extra bag space. And we need the experience, so we can get Wurmple's not Pokédex entry complete. We've already done that. We've completed every Pokédex entry. Wurmple's Path of Solitude. Hopefully we'll get that done before the end of the episode. And I don't have enough space. Oh, great. Yeah, the nuggets take up some space. I should really have put those away. We don't need this, but it does sell for 1,000, so I do want it. Grit Pebbles. We'll use them. More HP. Wurmples is to the max. Let's head back. Oh, that is an Alpha Machamp. Right, we're down to 9 spaces, I believe? Oh, hang on. That'll be an EXP candy. Where did that fall to? Here. EXP candy small. Yeah, unfortunately we missed out on the EXP candy there. For the Blissey. Right, do not drop any of these. You know what, we can probably craft something. That would probably come in handy. We can craft one, but we don't have the needed materials for that. We're low on Sky Tumblestone. There is plenty of those around, though. I'll craft 5 Ultra Balls, 1 Great Ball, and now we have space in our satchel. So we can use the EXP candy on Wurmple, which isn't much, but it's a little something. There's also medicinal leeks up there, so if you're wanting to farm them on top of those for that one particular task, go ahead. You can do that. I've already completed the task, so I don't need them. Right, and we're going to head back to any of the base camps, really. But there is also a spot for Chimchar and Monferno, but doesn't look like they're here either. Right, we got kind of lucky, kind of unlucky. The Misfortune Sister was in the first location I was going to see, but yeah. We'll just be going back and forth for a bit. The Blissey and Misfortune Sisters will only respawn when you leave and come back. Well, the Misfortune Sisters will only come back when you leave and return. But, yeah, the Blissey actually shows up once every 15 minutes if you don't reload the area. So, it's recommended you do. Anyway, we'll be right back to do that again. And I will guess I'll just show you guys the Blissies that I come across. And maybe the... Wait, Cherubi Outbreak? New plan! We're going for Cherubi. We do need to find them from trees, though, so... Actually, is there an offset? Cherubi, number 66. Don't know how I remember that, but... Actually, no, I kind of do. The Cherubi was one of the last Pokemon I needed to encounter in the first ever playthrough of this that I did. And it's not worth going for Cherubi unless we can find a shiny one. Which, I don't even know what that looks like. They're over in the wooded area. That's close to where the Cherubi trees are. Let's go and check those out then. A shiny one could be fun to have, I guess. This spot. Whereabouts? There. Yeah, I remember encountering a Munchlax outbreak around here at one point as well. So, that was neat. This tree, even though it's the same colour as the Cherubi trees in the other area, is just a regular tree. Yeah, no need to go after these. I'll still knock it out anyway. We need to use Poison Stick. I really need to know how to use the mute button. But yeah, no shinies so far. There'll be like 10 of these. But yeah, I'm sure we'll encounter some more after. Go away, Psyduck. Oh yeah, Psyduck's the one Pokemon I always just forget out of the original 151. That and Krabby. I always think I'm done with the water types, but there's too many of them. Just in general. Right, Cherubi. I'm going to try catching them anyway. Mass outbreaks, rather than massive mass outbreaks, have the best chance of actually catching a shiny. Or encountering a shiny. Not necessarily catching. Catching a shiny is a whole different beast. Uh-oh. Sounds like one's about to run away. There's no size ones, are there? Nope, not really. That one was actively attacking me. How did it stay in? You're just using an attack, you... Great, they're gonna despawn, aren't they? Oh, there's another one down here. I didn't realise there were two. Okay, we've actually caught all the Cherubies we need. So, next is defeating some. Backstrike! Nice. One of the few times you'll see Cherubies backstrike animation. Because they don't appear too frequently. Where? Keeping his guard up. Oh! Well, that's a little annoying. Please run away. And when run away, I mean run. Don't fire a ball of pollen. I don't even know at this point. I hear another one. Running away, huh? Backstrike. Yeah, this was actually unexpected. I hear another one. I think this might be the last one. Since I missed, it's probably going to run away. No. Okay, that's Cherubi all done. You can just run from any in the trees. More are spawning still? Huh. Guard up. Poison Sting. We need to use Poison Sting. Might as well. We've got another one. They just keep spawning in. How many cherries does this tree have? Okay, no more are spawning. But there is one somewhere. Also, yes, you can actually just go into first person in this game. There you are! Right, we don't necessarily need you, but... eh. Don't need to use Poison Sting. Don't do. Good for the experience, I guess? I'd say it's only Wurmple gaining the experience, but it's not. The EXP shares on. Useful in some contexts, but not so useful in others. Let's just do the battle. Also, I've only just realised that Wurmple has compound eyes. I don't know how well that came across on... well, how well that comes across on YouTube, but... ooh, Silcoon! You're decently rare. And you're about to disappear, too. Stay in the ball. Nice. During daylight hours, nice. Yeah, evolving a Wurmple's kind of awkward. Yeah, we are probably running out of space desperately now. Keeping his guard up. Poison Sting. Good. Reported Pokemon seem to be gone. We got some dust out of that. Cherubi's done. And... well, except for the trees. I'll need to speak to the Lorax about this. Right, okay, where is... yeah, I just went right past it. Okay, we've used Poison Sting enough times. Not sure what that lighting was there. But, we may as well check out the Cherubi trees as well here. Suppose I should be doing that every time I go through. Also, just soaring over the land is probably good for shiny odds. You're seeing so many Pokemon. And as long as the time of day doesn't exactly change too much, things should be fine. But yeah. Wurmple's level 62 now. Also, I spotted a Chimchar. This area, I think, has the highest chance of actually finding a Chimchar. There's almost always one on this island. I think it's sometimes replaced with a Monferno. But we've already done... We've almost completed Chimchar? Wow, that is different. And Monferno. It just moves in an evolution. That's neat. Okay, I'll go after the Infernape then. Okay, let's get close. We need the alphas. We missed. Great, and somehow it didn't hear me. Get just a bit closer. There. It saw me. Please stay in. Yeah! Seed of Mastery. Unfortunately, that replaces the other thing, so there's that. And there is one other source of large experience in this area that I can think of, and that's the Alakazam that's over here. So while we're over here, we might as well just go after this. I'll be battling it rather than attacking. No. I'll be battling it rather than catching. Right, you. Defeat with dark moves. We actually need to defeat it once more with a dark move. No, you're not going to charge a beam at me. Or throw yourself at me. Okay, you know an electric move. Great. I know a dark move, though. Please go down. Good. EXP Candy Large. Very useful. Okay, we don't need either of these. Both of those are kind of useless. And there's nothing else we can get rid of at this point. Ooh. Craft. Just crafting is probably going to be enough. I could probably do with a couple more gigatons, so I'll make 10 of them. But we like the tumblestone for the others. And space. So I can make some max potions. Okay. EXP Candy Large. Let's immediately use that. Level 64. I want at least level 70 before this Path of Solitude can probably be done. So, is that a satchel? No, but it's close to the satchel. Huh. Wasn't expecting that. Let's break open both of these. These should give us something at least. Okay, this tree has got something inside. Let's check it out with Wurmple. Should be low enough level that we can tackle it. Well, Poison Sting it, because this is grass type. Level 23 Wormadam. Poisoned. Silverwind. Not too much damage? I mean, it is 40 levels lower. Oh, 41. Right, and we leave. Luxray. I didn't know you were a flying type. Right, no more podium for you. Okay, yeah, they can just lunge on top of that. They could probably just walk on top of that. Right, Snorlax. You probably give some decent amount of EXP. And we need to defeat 3 of you with fighting moves. So let's do that. Close combat. Also, I believe returning to village restores power points. Yeah, we would have gotten an EXP candy medium. But clearly something's a little off. We are still full on these things. Great. We now have... Oh yeah, we got more Tumblestone. That's why we've got the extras. Okay. 4 of those. And a Great Ball. Now we got the empty space. Let's immediately use that item on Wormpull. Right. And now there is nothing else we can do. We might as well just keep going back and forth for more experience and money. Where's the base camp? This way. We're back at the start of the game. I don't think I've actually battled Blissey this time. And yeah, I need to put some items away, clearly. So I'll do that in a moment, and we'll be back over by Blissey. I just heard the shiny sound. I just climbed this hill and heard the shiny sound. It's you! Yeah, this is actually while I was on my way to the Blissey, so you're going in an Ultra Ball. You're not going away from me. I'm glad it was something that didn't actually, well... Oh, we got flickering trees that wouldn't switch during the day. Anyway, back over to the Blissey. That was probably going to be the highlight. I'll add that to the highlight reel. That's a new Pokemon that we got as a shiny, actually. Okay. Is the Misfortune Sister around here? Maybe not. I actually don't see her. Right, over to Blissey. Okay, I made it over to Blissey. And we can just go straight on in. Blissey may be a special wall, but close combat is physical. It's also not really a physical attacker, so wow, that did a lot of damage. But Blissey's down again. And once again, no, we didn't get that. Great. Right, back up to the village, and let's return again. Ooh, we got 8 there. Probably not great. I suppose we could try a different Pokemon's Path of Solitude, actually. Oh yeah, we've not done Machamp. We've done Snorlax, though. That's surprising. We'll give Machamp's Path of Solitude a try. Let's return to the village. It may take a couple of attempts, but I reckon we can get this done. We need to learn the first time, so plenty there to learn from. Currently level 71. So we got a decently high level Machamp. Especially considering it was actually the one from the Icelands, the final area of the game. Right, let's accept the challenge. And let's head this way. This is actually close to the end of the thing. Yeah, we have 1 available space. Great. I will move the Geodude as well. If anybody wants to nickname Geodude, go ahead. It's shiny now. And that's staying as a Geodude. Unless we find another one. Oh, yeah, we're going... Yeah, I don't think I've actually seen that dialogue option. Right, let's stick Wormpull away. And the rest of my team, leaving only Machamp, Let's head into battle. It's Alakazam. To be honest, I didn't really expect anything else. And now Machamp is huge compared to that thing. And we already dodged its first attack. Although our best options are Hyper Beam with Double Edge, which... not great! Especially since we're going to be taking some recoil from Double Edge. Ooh! And Hyper Beam's special as well, so... and they've slowed us down. Actually no, they've lowered our defences. They haven't slowed us down. Agile Double Edge isn't going to work. How much damage does a Hyper Beam do? We're probably going to need to replace this thing with Giga Impact. Yeah, we're going to need to replace it with Giga Impact. Alakazam, can you just take it down now? Thank you. Yeah, the lowered defenses didn't help there. Right, okay, so, yeah, Alakazam. New moves. Machamp. Nothing good against Psychic. Great. But we do have Focus Energy. And we need something physical. Like Giga Impact. 90% accurate though. Flamethrower isn't great. Stone Edge could work, but it's 80% accurate. I don't like that. 95% accurate. It's okay. It's pretty good. High horsepower, 85% accurate. Machamp is now a horse, despite him having 6 limbs, making him an insect. Rock Slide. Poison Jab. Poison Jab could do decent, but... And the various punches. Ooh. I like the look of those. We'll stick with these for now. That cost us half a nugget. And I need to check whether or not Machamp has other moves. I probably should have done this first. Right, Focus Energy. Replace Hyper Beam. Giga Impact. Replace Close Combat. Punch. Double Hit. Replace Double Edge. And we've also got Bulk Up. I reckon this will work. Similar to the other ones, we just charge everything up and then unleash in one massive blow. Right. I'm also going to hand in this Lost and Found thing. Okay. Let's try this again. Machamp's Path of Solitude. Against an Alakazam. First thing we're going to do is Bulk Up. Even if that's only temporary. I think all of... Whoa, that's no good. Yeah, Bulk Up. Become huge. Yeah, we needed to miss that Psycho Cut at first, so I suppose I will get back to you when it misses a Psycho Cut. Or, we could just increase our defenses by using grit items. We still have plenty of those. Back over to the front gate. Right, okay, they're in this chest. We have this one here. And we've got all the grit items we need. Although we are slowly running low on pebbles. Right, okay, Dust. That thing was using Psycho Cut. Is that physical or special? Doesn't matter, both our defenses are at 3. I don't need to max out special attack. Why did I do that? I just saw number needs raising. I'm going to have a look at which stat Psycho Cut uses. Yeah, this may take a moment. I hit special attack again. I don't need that. But if I had to guess, it's probably going to start using defensive, well, special defensive moves. I'm just going to raise both of them, actually. No, it's fine. We're running out of time here. Increase HP. I'm going to increase attack as well. And speed. But I think we're going to leave defenses where they currently are, because we are running low on pebbles. And up to 10. Right, back over to the training grounds to battle that Alakazam again. Right, let's get right in there. Accept the challenge. Yes, begin. Because surprisingly, we haven't done this one before. Also, I have no idea what the P is on Machamp's belt. Right. First things first. Bulk up. 2 drowsy. Great. Psycho Cut does insane amounts of damage because we got no moves on. And we've got our defense lowered by that. Yeah, we still need luck. Great. Okay, I'm going to look up which stat Psycho Cut uses. I think it's the weird one that makes use of the special attack stat but affects the physical defense. I'm going to have a look at that. Okay, it turns out it's using physical. That's a little odd. It's using physical defense. Psycho Cut isn't the move I thought it was. Right, let's max out the defensive stat then. But not the special defense. Because for some reason this Alakazam likes using physical moves. Right, let's try this again. Hypnosis, again. I don't think it's going to miss that move. Even though it's like 55% accurate. And we've actually got... yeah, we get 2 moves with double hit. So if I use double hit, and then bulk up, we can see exactly how much this is going to do. It's going to Agile Style, Psycho Cut, and Strong Style. Great. Oh, neutral. Okay. You know, I think we're just going to have to go straight in with the Giga Impact. Bruh. Yeah, we're going to attempt that again. I'm going to have a look at Hypnosis's accuracy as well, while we're at it. Because this thing is not using Spore. Hypnosis can miss. So far it hasn't. Oh, now it's using Psycho Cut again. Okay, so it's completely random what it uses. Double hit. And because we're not too drowsy, we can guarantee this works. Bulk up. Agile. Now it's hypnosising me. And regular Psycho Cut, that's enough. Nope. Right, we're just gonna hope we don't miss and we don't get drowsied. We get drowsied again. Great. That's already a 1 in 16 chance of happening. The 2 moves that actually matter in a row. Well, actually the whole thing matters, but still. Yeah, I'd rather you Psycho Cut me now, so I can double hit, then bulk up. It's whether or not we can actually hit that final move. Unlike Pokerogue, this RNG is random. Now it uses Hypnosis. You may be using the same moves as the previous attempt, but I can assure you we will eventually hit with Giga Impact. And that's another mark for the Path of Solitude. We actually failed to get one in the previous couple episodes, so at least we're getting one now. Yeah. Yeah, that text wouldn't appear. And we get some extra Path of Solitude. We're up to 40 Path of Solitude done. That is about a sixth of the Pokédex. If we keep this momentum up, we'll be done in 5 years. Oh no. This is going to take a while. Although, we did actually get quite a few of them done in one episode, and it took a while to actually start these, so it's going to take less time than that. Anyway, we're out of time for today, so I've been Luke. Let me know how you like the mic. It's lower quality, but it's probably the best one I've got right now. Playing Pokemon Legends Arceus on original hardware. Signing out. My feet are on the floor.